Mistakes do happen sometimes in this life. Like Sarkodie said, mistake day when a body like pain. You see, I've made a couple of mine, which I wish I could turn the hands of time to undo that mistakes. Some kind of decisions I take way to date, I still don't regret them, but I've learned from my mistakes though. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's dive into some of my mistakes from the past, starting from the year of 2018. Back in 2018, I had a couple dollars in Bitcoin. Let's say it was about 400 dollars worth of Bitcoin, and I also had $40 worth of Bitcoin cash. So in all, I had $440 in crypto. I sold the Bitcoin. Yeah, I sell them, and that has been the worst mistake of my life. But in all this, if I sit down where I think about everything that I've done back in 2018, I think I should have done better. But it was because of something that led me to sell the Bitcoin. But in all that, I still didn't learn my mistake from that part. It's funny, right? I don't know what the wrong me, but anytime I feel a little financial, I cannot position myself financially very well, then I turn to other options in selling some of my property or investment that I've done. So also in 2022, I sold another $5. I had $5 worth of Bitcoin in 2022. I think back then in 2022, Bitcoin was around like $30-something thousand. Yeah, one Bitcoin was worth $30-something thousand. But just imagine, as at now, Bitcoin day $72,000 plus dollars. So if I had wait, even with that $5 Charlie, I feel make money. Yeah, I feel make money. Because imagine say I had $5 worth of Bitcoin around 2022. If like I didn't sell them, if I not sell them, like by now I did somewhere like 50 to 90 plus the go. I know Bitcoin did like $72 then things. But hey, I've learned my mistakes. And going forward, I think I will not be making such mistakes again. But making such decisions like this, when I find myself in a tight corner, like financially tight, I cannot do anything financially, there's no money for me to do anything, then they make stupid decisions. But in the end today, I would advise, if you are watching me, I would advise that if you make any investment, crypto-wise, or any other investment at all, make sure you have a sit down and think long, like think about lifelong investment, lifelong profit, but not something short. If I had sat down and thought about all these things, I think I wouldn't have made that mistakes. Yeah, I think I wouldn't have taken that decision concerning my Bitcoin. So yeah, so if you have invested, or if you are thinking about investing in crypto, then make sure you sit down and think about long term, because without long term and you feel like it's just something short, then you end up making a big mistake, which you will not have the time to turn back. Because if I had time, if I can turn the hands of time, I would have taken a different route altogether. Because it was money that led me to do all these things. Because crypto was money, and then I also needed money to do something, so I had to sell them, both in 2018 and 2022. So I think I've learned my mistakes. And also one other decision I took that hit me real hard, the selling of my property, my trusty desktop computer. I also think it was back in 2022 the year that I sold my desktop computer. It was my go-to everything. It was on that computer I learned how to use Fruity Loops. It was on that computer that I learned how to developed the passion for editing. It was on that computer that I learned everything from. It was also money issue that led me to take that decision. But back then in 2022, I think I already take my decision in selling that computer because that computer was my everything. I learned so many things from there, and then it just has to be free advice. If you want to sell something of yours, then it means you are upgrading. But for me, I know the upgrade go anywhere. Just because say I need money, that boy I go sell them. That boy I go sell them. Because if I didn't need money, then I wouldn't have thought about all these things, like selling of my Bitcoin, selling my desktop, what. But in all, I think I've learned my lessons. And going forward, I don't go do them mistakes again. I don't go do them mistakes again. So I think what I'll do now is that I'll have to sit down and think about how I'll resolve my issues concerning money without me selling any investment of mine or any property of mine. That is what I will do from now. If you have any decision, or if you have taken any decision, or any mistake you've made in the past that you regret doing it, make sure you comment down below. Yes, we will make mistakes, but sometimes most of the mistakes that we do, we learn from them, and sometimes most of them we wish we had we wish we can take the hands of time to undo that mistakes. But decision taking, like there's a proverb that goes on, I think won't mean to form. I won't sound so far. It means that you cannot spit out saliva and then take in that saliva again. So it means you making that decision, and it means you cannot undo that decision again. So the only thing we have to do is just learn from our mistakes and make sure that we do not do them again going forward. Yes. So I think I'll end it here, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, do subscribe, comment down below, and hit that like button. Until next time, do take care and have a great day. I am Ibra. Peace.